Hello, good morning students. Students, today we are going to learn the geography chapter for maps. So student, this is an interesting chapter. Before start the chapter, I would like to say something to you. Suppose you are traveling in a car or a bus, means in a private vehicle, and you don't know the exact route. For that purpose, to find out that place or location, you used the Google Map. So the Google Map show you where you have to take a turn and how much kilometer it is. So this is the advanced technology which we use nowadays. Okay, but in each and every place we cannot use the Google Map. So for that purpose, we means for the purpose of different information, means to get information, we use the maps. Students, you know, the person who makes map called a chroniclers. So student, let's start the chapter. The content which we are going to cover in the chapter, that what is map, what is an atlas, type of maps, components of maps, sketch, plans, etc. Now the topic first, what is a map? So how would we define the map? So map is a representation or a drawing of a earth surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. Means if we want to make a map, we represent through a drawing of what the earth surface or a part of it, and where on a flat surface, and how according to a scale. Means it's just a drawing and the representation of a earth surface or a part of it which we drawn on a sheet or a paper. Difference between globe and map. Why I am taking this here? Because we learn the chapter globe, latitude and longitude. So for what purpose we use the map and what purpose you use the map? स्टडी करते हैं अर्थ का, उस समय हम ग्लोब यूज करते हैं. एंड व्हेन वी वांट टू स्टडी ओनली अ पार्ट ऑफ अर्थ एज अबाउट our country, state, district, towns, villages, roads, then rainfall, etc. So map provides more information than a globe. How? Because in a globe we just know the location of the countries, where it's in east, west, south, north. But here we know the individual part or features of the earth through the map. So hence we can say it's provide a more information than a globe. Map contains the important physical information, geographical information, sorry. What is an atlas? Atlas is a book of maps or collection of maps. When we put together many maps, that known as atlas. Next, types of maps. So students, mostly there are many types, but we learn here only the some, means 3 types of maps. First, the physical map. Maps showing natural features on the earth are called the physical maps. Natural features means natural characteristic, nature's characteristic. We say rain, mountain, etc. So natural features such as mountain, plains, plateaus, rivers, ocean, which shown in this physical map. If you see this map in this, for example, if you see in this map, what exactly here are showing the mountain ranges, the mountain and the height of those mountains. It's shown with a different colors. Okay, so If you see here, all the ranges are given here. Okay, so Hindu Kush Mountain, Kunduz Mountains, Himalaya, and there are three different ranges. Okay, Sahyadri, then Satpura range. Okay, so Nilgiri range. So in this way, these whatever the physical features, okay, if we want to show, we show through the physical maps. Next, types of maps. So second type, that is political maps. Map showing cities, towns and villages and different countries and states of the world with their boundaries are called the political maps. If you see this map here again, so what exactly you are seeing? The state having their boundaries shown in this map. Like same way, if we want to draw a state political map, in that we draw the boundaries between the district. In the block map also, means the taluka maps also, we show the boundaries in that. If suppose the boundaries in any map, okay, if suppose the country map, so boundaries between the states. If suppose there is the boundaries between the district, okay, that is the state political map. I think so you understood this political map also. Now next, thematic maps. What is exactly the thematic maps? Here through the example which I showed to you, okay, so here the map given, and here the different colors are uses, okay, are used. So here the in this map showing the average annual rainfall in which state, how much average rainfalls is there. So simply, if you see through the different colors are showing here, okay, so the highest average rainfall in north states and in Western Ghat, the pink color is showing there. Also other given there, the green line, green color showing the 100 to 120, okay, centimeter rainfall. So we understood very easily in which area of a country having a low rainfall, medium rainfall and highest rainfall through these thematic maps. So simply we say this thematic map focuses on a specific information such as road, rainfall, showing distribution of forests, industries, etc. are shown as in thematic maps. Next topic, that is components of maps. So students, here in the components of maps, there are the three components of maps. First, distance, second, direction, and third, symbols. So let's learn the first one, that is distance. So maps are drawing which reduce the entire word or a part of it to fit on a sheet of a paper. In the while we define the map, at that time we used there that according to the scale, means whenever we draw the representation on a drawing, we represent the earth or its a part according to a scale. So why we use the scale? Because we want to reduce the distance, okay, so hence the scale is used while drawing the map. So maps are drawing which reduce the entire word or a part of it to fit on a sheet of paper. Scale is the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance showing on the map. Means suppose there, if you want to show in a map the two district, okay, one means two cities, the Burhanpur and Khandwa. So suppose the distance between those two cities is 70 kilometer. So when if we want to show in the map, at that time we use the 1 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometer. So 7 centimeter distance we use in the map for showing the 70 kilometer actual ground distance on the map. According to the use of scale, there are bifurcation in the two maps, small and large scale map. When a large areas like countries or continents or countries are to be shown on a paper, then we use the small scale. Means 1 mm, yeah, 1 centimeter is equal to 500 kilometer, might be, because the area is large and we want to show in a sheet of a paper, so hence we reduce a large amount of distance, so hence we use the small scale, and hence it's called the small scale map. So large scale map, when the area is small, like your village or town is to be shown on a paper, then we use a large scale map, because the distance paper of sheet and the village's distance is okay, actual is too less, so hence we use the large